Hey, this is Craig from Prana Mountain, and I wanted to give you one more immune system exercise in case the other stuff doesn't feel like the right thing. Maybe this will be good, or if you want a little bit longer practice to do, this is a great one. And this is designed to reboot your lung system. So your lungs in Chinese medicine are your primary outer shield of defense. So we want that lung system to be super vitalized. And this process is basically visualizing your lungs glowing white. And white is the color of the lungs. Every organ has a color in Chinese medicine that's ascribed to it that helps to activate its vitality. And so you're going to visualize your lungs glowing white, and then you're going to do this breathing stretching that's actually going to open up the lung pathway, which runs up from your thumb up into your chest and down to the lung system. It's also going to help stimulate your large intestine. So having your large intestine clear physically and emotionally is very good for the lungs. So they're a paired organ system. They operate kind of like one unit, and the pathways are also they're close to one another. And so when you do this stretch, you're actually energizing both of those pathways. So if you have any constriction in the bowels, this should help that. You want to do other things to make sure your bowels are clear so that your immune system works optimally. So here's the movement. I'm going to step back a little bit, and what you're going to do is you're going to do this with your eyes closed or half masked, and then you're going to inhale, and the movement is rising up with the hands, and then as they come past your chest, they're opening up and out, and then you're pushing up and out, but not till your arms are straight. You keep your arms at a curve, and you're stretching your fingers. And as you do this, you open your eyes, and you look up out through your fingertips, through this formation that you've made, and you make the sound like a snake. But the sound is very close to inaudible. You don't want to make it as loud as I just did. You just want to make it almost where if somebody was standing next to you, they would barely hear you. And as you do that, you imagine that whatever's in your lungs that needs to come out, comes out. Phlegm, funkiness, it might be grief. We store grief in the lungs. And you just want to let that all clean and clear out. And then after you do that breath, so it's and then closing your eyes again and tuning into that white inside the lungs. Feel your lungs glowing, and then you just hang there, feel your lungs glow for 2 or 3 breaths. Then you do another Chi Gong breath with the inhale. Then you want to exhale fully and completely. I'm abbreviating a little bit just for the purposes of this. And then dropping your hands back down, closing your eyes, focus on the white in the lungs. So let's just do a couple of these. And as you focus on the white in the lungs, you can also just imagine like a smile inside your lungs. One of the big processes we do in Chi Gong is called inner smile, where you go through your organs and smile into them, or see them smiling, or even see the cells in your lungs percolating if you have a good kind of visual mind like that. So any of those are great when you have that white visual happening. And as you exhale, you can imagine funky stuff coming out of your lungs. Okay, here we go. Also, it's prescribed to do this in multiples of 3. So you either do 3, 6, 9. If you have depleted lungs, if you've had pneumonia and you haven't quite gotten back on track yet, or you had a prolonged illness or anything like that, or you're just hereditarily weaker in the lungs, maybe you have asthma or something, then you would probably want to do this more. And you would probably want to do this spending more time in the visualization of the white, because that's the tonic, that's the strengthener. And the breathing process, while it is strengthening, it's also clearing. So spend a little more time in the white visual than you would in the holding of that stretch. Okay, so here we go. Close your eyes, focus on the lungs glowing white, and then just slow down a little bit. You can do this seated or standing. Take a couple breaths into the lungs, see them smiling here, and then when you're ready, we'll take an inhale and exhale, looking up and out through the hands. Again, I'm making that S sound very loud so you can hear it, but you want to do it close to inaudibles. You feel yourself squeezing all the air out. Inhale and exhale. Close your eyes again. Focus on the lungs. See them glowing white. Good, and then when you're ready, we'll take another breath. We're just going to do 3 today. Inhale. Inhale. And exhale. Close your eyes, focus on the white lungs, smiling. And one more inhalation, drawing in. Exhaling, looking up through the hands. Feel that good stretch coming through the thumb and the forefinger as you do this. Inhale and exhale. Focus on the lungs glowing white, closing your eyes, smiling. Bring a smile to the corners of your lips. Good. And then just slowly coming back to open your eyes. And I want to leave you with one last kind of cool thing you can try. If you want to tune into how this is working in your body, try doing it with just one hand for a couple rounds and see if you notice a difference left to right, up the channel, through the lung system. You might be surprised at the difference that you feel, the gradient between the two sides. Okay, that's all for now, and I will see you next time.